Oh, that's
Um,
sad, bro. All the chicks that are freaking defending her is crazy.
oh, you know about it?
I've seen snippets of it on Reddit.
So there's this crazy thing going on recently with this girl called Lindsay Clancy, and it's a case where she murdered her kids, and she's going to trial and everything, and it's just another tragic homicide that didn't need to take place with mental health. But that's not the crazy part, which it is crazy, but it's kind of normal at this point with America. But the crazy part is what's going on behind the scenes, bro. Like, there's so much girls on Twitter, on TikTok, just defending her, which is just completely, like, it's insane. Like, it's just like, it's so crazy. It's like the opposite of, you remember that guy who shot the CEO?
Yeah, they defended him because he was hot.
Yeah, but this girl has an ugly husband, and so they saying they hate him, and they're saying that he killed the kids instead, with zero evidence at all. And they're like, oh, I relate to you. It's just insane. We're gonna react to it. It's gonna be covered by this creator, one of my favorite YouTubers. I watch him all the time. Let me switch my screen. So it's covered by More Pegasus. We're gonna be going over it with him because he already like covered most of the stuff. So we're gonna be reacting to that today. So yeah, let's get into this BS.
Story is going viral of a woman named Lindsay Clancy. Basically, this is a murder trial where this mom actually strangled and killed her 3 young children. This is already established in court. The prosecutor, the defense, the husband, the wife herself all agree that she killed her kids. The trial is about whether she was mentally sane when she murdered them. Something about postpartum psychosis. But for some reason, TikTok girlies are now supporting the mom, donating her $1 million and claiming
$1 million?
the husband is actually the murderer based on nothing except that he was a Gemini, and apparently Geminis are murderers. And I guess this is some weird tribal shit among women on TikTok, and this case might actually make you lose faith in humanity, so proceed with caution. Woke 1 was crazy. Thank God that's behind us. Woke 2.
I have decided I'm going to send Lindsay Clancy a letter of encouragement. Of course, I'm not going to mention anything about like the case or anything like that, but I did want to write to her and tell her that there are so many women that are out here praying for her.
Hey, pause it
I
real
think some
quick.
more.
Look at those eyes. Are you surprised, bro, that she's gonna write a freaking letter? I mean, look at those eyes, dude. Those eyes are so
Those
lit.
eyes, they tell
And
you.
those
They're so
those teeth, those teeth have definitely been chomping on carrots, dude.
Yeah, and look at that chin. That chin definitely stabbed somebody. That's a sharp chin.
Hey, dude, you ever remember the freaking Fairly Odd Parents? Here comes the Crimson Chin. Man, dude, you remember it or not?
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, well, yeah.
Bro, but you know what's is very interesting about this whole situation so far is it's like, bro, like how how she's like, oh, we're gonna send you loves and endearments, that we're all praying for you, boo boo. You murdered 3 kids, and we know, like, because it's a normal thing to murder your kids. It's women don't like it's like, there's no wrong, boo boo. You murdered, it's okay. Okay, I just murdered my kid, but no one knows about it. But it's okay. It's completely fine, bro. This is the most disgusting thing you can do in general, like ever, bro. I see some disgusting things. Murdering your own children, bro, is one of the top things, bro.
Well,
But
dude, look, I'm not even trying to get political, but I'm not surprised. I'm like, I hate to say that, bro. I'm not surprised. Why? Because you have, like, I'm not left or
okay,
right.
preach.
Obviously, no, I'm being serious, man. Like, cause I don't
Yeah.
like the whole politics. I think, people try to say, far left, far right, but it's like, dude, it's the same bird, right? So my thing is, you have people on the far left, all they want is to murder children, abort
Yeah.
babies, bro.
Yes. Yeah.
Right?
And
They
I was
call it a
just gonna
clump
get
of
to that,
cells. So
bro.
my thing
Literally,
is
like,
like, well, I'm just not surprised, and it's a damn shame.
bro. But like, I'm surprised it got reached this escalation that fast. It's like, it makes sense though, because what they're voting for. You already know these people are liberal. You already know that they are far left, neo crazy liberals, bro. And it's insane how like, because they're already for abortion, so they're like, this This is just 48th trimester. Like, it should be legal at this point, okay? And actually, it's crazy because in the state of Massachusetts, you can abort your kid at any age.
Damn shame.
Yeah. So I don't, because they made it so, like, one thing that a lot of like far left do is like when they make laws in place, they make it very vague so that way you can like abuse the system in any way. So like they said like of like any age almost or something like that, and so basically you could abort your grandma if you live in Massachusetts and grandma's giving you problems. Yeah, you could abort her anytime. Sorry, mom. Sorry, mama. Time for 90-90. You get the gun and then yep, that's it. It was an abortion. It wasn't murder. That it was just 2081 trimester. That's crazy, bro.
Encouragement might bring a smile to her. I don't know if she's able to receive any mail or not, but at least I want to try.
The Lindsay Clancy trial is going to be one of the most significant trials of your lifetime. We're all experiencing something.
She's a licensed therapist. Licensed therapist, liberal voice on politics, culture, society, anti-racist, anti-fascist, pro-LGBTQ+.
Yeah, and here's my thing, dude, right? It's like...
But you hate men, so like that makes you a sexist.
Oh, dude, you got people like her, right, that are licensed therapists that went to school and got this piece of paper, and clearly, dude, they're not qualified because of their bias. I mean, look at this, dude. I'm sorry, if you're a freaking therapist, don't get me wrong, dude, I don't know what drove this woman to do such a horrendous thing. I'm sure she suffers from some sort of mental illness. Does that justify the loss of an innocent life? Absolutely not. So it's insane for them to be like behind her, like she didn't murder innocent children, dude. I don't understand what's wrong with some of these women, dude.
Well, it's crazy that even people online is like, hey, this is not a women thing. This is it's just retarded thing. Like some people.
No, but they're making it a woman thing, dude. And that's.
But I agree, but at the same time, you don't see no men doing this. It's all women. There is no guys doing this. They're like, both you guys need to start liking each other. Bro, she just killed her kids.
Yeah, and I'll agree. Yeah, if there was recently a case, I think a couple years back, dude. It was a dad, he like drowned his kids or some shit. And yeah, you didn't see freaking man sticking up. We're gonna send them letters of encouragement and get them a GoFundMe. Like, no, dude. We're like, absolutely not. This dude needs to get locked the heck up, dude. Put the guy under the jail. And guess what? With this lady, she needs to be put under the jail too, bro. It's insane.
And it doesn't, for me, like, I don't even take the excuse of mental illness. I do not care. You killed innocents? Yeah. You're going to jail forever. That's lifetime. That's lifetime, sir. If I was the judge, I'd be like, nope, that's lifetime or execution. You choose. You get to decide. I'll let you try. I don't even care about the jury, what they say. Do what you want. Either you could go to prison for the rest of your life, or you could get execution. Actually, I wouldn't give her the right execution. That's too easy. No, you go straight to prison the whole life. I will happily pay my tax dollars for this chick to go to prison forever. I'm not even in that state or wherever the state they're in. That's insane, bro. This is like biasism, man. It's just, and it's just like, bro, this chick's up.
Completely unprecedented. Never before have we seen so many mothers and women rally behind somebody who confessed to killing her 3 children. And it is not because we cannot hold women accountable. Many of us see ourselves in Lindsay.
You probably shouldn't. What? You probably should not see yourself in a murderer.
Keep playing it. She, you know what, dude?
Many of us.
She, as she was talking, I'm like, okay, maybe I'm gonna have to retract it, but let's keep playing it. I want to see how she finishes.
Know that we could have been only one step away from doing some of those horrific things because we experienced significant mental health issues after one of our children was born. And many...
What? Who does that? Who thinks like
keep
that?
Playing it, bro.
Many of us know just how dark some of those thoughts get. So yeah, this is going to be one of the most significant trials of your lifetime.
Would you be sending a letter to a man if he killed his 3 children? She's guilty of the most heinous crime, and yet idiot women are supporting her, showcasing their evil mentality. Dude, they're writing her letters! How do we come back from this? Legitimately.
Hey, there they've done a study, and like anxiety is like 20% of women experience that, but like depression indicates 75%, which all right, you know. Rate of high anxiety, it's like 17 to 20, and then
Mental illness.
let's see. Yeah, let me search it up real quick. Postpartum mental
I could pull it up
illness.
too. Just tell me what to
That's
search.
just how common is it? So they got baby blues. They have psychosis. They said one out of two out of every 1,000 births. So
So approximately one. Let me pull this up right here. So approximately
25.
1 in 5 women, about 23% and 27% in the United States, experience any mental illness in any given year. Rates are notably higher for young adult women, ages 18 to 25. However, 35% reports experiencing mental illness health conditions. Women are generally diagnosed with anxiety and mood disorders at higher rates than men. And these are the
Yep.
percentages right here. As you get older, it drops, but when you're in your like your fertility,
Yeah.
that's when like you just get the hormones, which it's all just leaked the hormones. Oh no, but men and women's the same. I get my
Go
period like
back.
every 3 days.
Go
I'm
back
the same.
to the therapist, man. So, you know, this is one thing that she had me for a second where I was like, all right, you know, they're admitting, hey, she killed her 3 children. However, bro, the fact that she said that they experienced these dark thoughts, homie, as much shit that I might go through, the last thing I would ever think is about harming my children, my mother, my brother, my sister, you give me my wife. Like, to try to justify it to me is insane, dude. Because this to
Wait,
me
hold
is
up.
not a this to me does not sound like, oh, this is a common thing that happens so often. No, this sounds like something crazy, something snapped in this lady. You know, some evil spirit got a hold of her, and hey, man. But to try to say, hey, you know, you see yourself in this woman and you're a
It's
psychologist, that to me is
crazy.
like, yeah, you're trying to say, oh, we're trying to hold women accountable. No, you're not. No, you're not, because all you had to do was, hey, you know what? She killed her 3 children and it's messed up. And instead, you're here trying to justify it and say, oh, we see ourselves in her. Oh, that's yeah, y'all are crazy.
Evil. It's just evil, bro. They just it's feminism, man. It's crazy though because so many people that's not online, like the old heads, they don't know about this. Like I talked to one of my somebody who I knew from work. She was a cool lady, and I know her husband and everything, and we all talk, and they're really cool people. They don't know about any of the stuff that's going on, which is insane. If they did, bro, they're all their heads are like, what? What's going on? Women are defending murderers, and it's just like, yeah, yeah. It's I don't know, bro. Like it's like you said, I'm not surprised either, because like they're just showing. It's just crazy, man, and it's I don't know. I've never seen like a murderer. Like I never seen Jigsaw and be like, yeah, I see myself in Jigsaw, kidnapping people and torturing them and connecting them to devices and make them play crazy dramatic games, and like sometimes people die and they might have to eat each other. I see myself in him. No, I never said that, bro. You guys are crazy. It's just because they're a woman, bro. It's like the hive mind is real.
I just don't know, man. Like I'm trying to have faith here, but like if these many people are this stupid, how do we proceed? Actress Lisa Rinna says she and her female therapist agreed that Patrick Clancy killed his children, not Lindsay Clancy, because women don't strangle. I've never seen so much brain rot.
All right, he did it. Patrick did it. Patrick's the one who did it, not Lindsay. Patrick did it because, I also heard that women typically don't strangle. So awful to even say, but that isn't
Oh
what a
my
woman
gosh.
would do. They don't strangle. I was actually in therapy today, and my therapist and I were talking about it, and I said, well, what do they do? She said, well, they poison, or I said, oh, or drown them. Like, we literally had that conversation today. And she looks at me and she goes, he did it. I was like, wow, yeah. And now, yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
guys, if you can.
those lips are not real, so therefore everything coming out of it is fucking lies. So I don't care what she said.
Her therapist said that too, though. This is not just one therapist. Now this is two
Yeah, I don't
therapists.
believe, dude. Her therapist is her talking to herself in the front of a freaking mirror, dude. Come on, dude.
Yeah, probably. Well, let's just take this with a grain of salt, right? Let's say this is real, right? Let's say this isn't rage bait. because it could be. There's a lot of crazy rage bait out there. So that is in the realm of positivities. We're just going to take it for the grain of salt and say this is real, because I believe this is real. I think she actually thinks that. People thinks that. Yeah, women don't strangle, right? It's not like the woman who killed her kids with a shotgun. That's not real, right? That girl who, like, killed her children, killed her son, her only son, with a shotgun in the back of the car. Yeah, that's not real. That's on body cam. That's insane. Oh, it's not real that, like, a woman and her husband literally tortured their kid and put it on videotape and every single day and made him starve to death and fed his body to pigs. Oh, that's not real. Oh, women don't do that. Oh, that's not... You're evil. You are absolutely evil, retarded, and I hope that you get your rights taken away, and I hope that all the amendments be taken from you, specifically. Not women, but people like you. I hope they're gone. I hope your rights are gone, and I could buy you on the market. That's what I hope. Because this is just... You saying retarded stuff like this, we don't need you in society. We don't. People like you are just... I don't know. Let's continue.
Third, that women just don't strangle. They don't do that. She knows all 3-4 billion women personally. They don't strangle. Her defense lawyer says she did it. Why are there so many regarded people on here? This man needs to take her to court as if feeling helpless to help.
Go back to that first comment he read. Tracy King, you are a queen among peasants, dude. I swear. Yep. That's all I had to say, bro. Shout out to Tracy Queen, because we need more women ladies like her. Yeah, we do.
Well, also look right next to her thing. It's a cross.
Yeah, but you know what, dude? The cross... I ran into too many people that put the cross and they're retarded. They use the cross like jewelry. So I'm going to go based off of what she said. At this time,
she used it rightly, and it's unfortunate that, like, she only got 1 like from that. Like, that's crazy.
Why are there so many regarded people on here? This man needs to take her to court as if feeling helpless to help his wife and losing his children is not tragic enough. She's slinging this garbage accusation to millions of people who are just as crazy and will believe her. He will be harassed now. The women are not going to like this. This is her mom.
Tell us what you remember.
I remember her being very nervous. I remember her saying, I just have to tell you guys something. And then she told us.
What did she tell you?
She told us that she had thoughts of harming the children.
Thank you very much.
Well, I mean, by their logic, you gotta support the mamas, right? Watch how they would say someone forced or manipulated the mother to say this. But the mother is a narcissist. This is gaslighting. Yeah, we got this woman. We've learned a lot more about the Lindsay Clancy's husband as the trial has played out, and women are clocking every tidbit. Patrick Clancy was a man who failed his wife and kids. He didn't grow up, lead, or take responsibility. He was a man who wanted kids and who allowed his wife to sacrifice her body to produce them, and then didn't make the sacrifices to care for that body when it needed help as a result.
What? Having a kid? What does that even mean?
Hannah, you need to just shut the fuck up, please. Hannah, just shut up. Please do us all a favor. Shut up. Stay off of the internet, because this is literally brain rot, bro. You know what, dude? You know what this is the crazy part is? This is the issue that you're having with a lot of these women like Hannah. Hannah is putting herself in the place of, what's the lady's name? The one that committed this horrific crime? What's her name, dude?
I remember. Lindsay?
Lindsay, all right? So Hannah is not looking at the case as like how we are watching it, which is there's an insane lady. Look at this guy. I'm not putting myself in the place of Lindsay's husband, dude. I don't never want to experience that. But Hannah, just like a lot of these retarded females, is instead of looking at it from the outside, Hannah is saying, I'm Lindsay and I need to literally justify it. It's a lot of, you guys can look it up. This is actually, unfortunately, common in some ladies that they do this.
You mean tribal thinking? Or
No, dude, they can't. Some girls struggle to separate a situation from themselves.
Yes,
so
no,
instead
that's
of Hannah
girls.
looking at it,
that's 60%.
Well,
60%
you know, the point is,
it's hard for them to put someone else in their shoes.
Yeah. So instead of Hannah looking at it and be like, this lady's crazy, Hannah is saying, oh, this is me. What if this was me? If I was Lindsay, if I did such a terrible and horrific thing, you know, this clearly this can't be true. Hannah, you're retarded, man.
Yep. And Hannah, you know what? You need to celebrate your own rights. Go to Massachusetts and get aborted. All right, this is just so retarded.
In the
bro.
U.S., people heavily chastise women who don't have kids, but also hang mothers by noose when they struggle and fail. I think that stops with this case in the court of public opinion. What the fuck are you talking about? As women recognize their own struggles in Lindsay Clancy's story, we should be asking why motherhood still leaves so many women dangerously unsupported.
Okay, devil's advocate. What the girls are gonna say, to their point, is like, they're not saying that she is. This is like 20% of them, by the way, that's gonna say this. It's not that they're saying that she didn't do it, but they're saying that women's mental health is important, and that mothers struggle with things that they need support on. And you know what? You're right. That is right. You're right about that. But for the other 80%, you're retarded. They're saying that he did it, and that he did it because he's a Gemini, and that the stars was aligned on that day, so she knew it. It's just retarded,
But dude,
man.
the other thing is some of these chicks that are supporting freaking Lindsay, some of them are not even moms, bro. They're like literally cat ladies that have nothing better to do. They're chronically online, dude. Like, I don't know, dude. I don't got much else to say, bro. Shout out to this guy that reviewed this video, dude, because I know he's probably gonna get some backlash from some of these crazy freaking cat ladies, man.
We're gonna get backlash too. People always have negative comments in my videos.
Well,
people always say the most retarded stuff sometimes. Like, they're like, you think she's hot? Or like, I said one girl was hot in the video, and then like guy got mad, and I was like, oh, okay, so what, do you want me to be gay?
but they say everybody's always a critic, dude.
If you're a critic over this, and like the point where they're saying, right, about women needing support is true. I'm not saying that they're not getting support, but there are so many spots right now that's women are getting support as. There's women-only YMCAs. There's mental health groups out there. There's a whole bunch of groups. There's a lot more groups for women than there is men. But I'm not dismissing what they're saying, but you gotta also understand, like Carlos said earlier, the other side of the coin, bro. Like like no one felt bad for the guy at all. Nobody was like, oh, poor guy.
Well, let's keep it a buck, right? If you have women's only spaces, it's only right. But if you have only male spaces, all of a sudden you're committing a freaking hate crime or some other dumb shit. So again, I'm with you. I think, and let me be honest. I think mothers, definitely mothers, right? We're gonna be very focused on the word mother, right? Having children. Of course, I believe that mothers do need help, right? I definitely do. There needs to be more resources for mothers that aren't taking advantage, because you also have the ones that will take advantage, right? But with that being said, again, dude, I strongly believe that most of the chicks supporting this one are going to be similar to Hannah or the lady with the freaking fake lips. Bro, I would be surprised if she has kids, bro. I doubt that lady has kids. So it's like you got a bunch of cat ladies that literally want to hop on because they see themselves in Hannah and they can't separate themselves from the situation. You remember this, bro? There's like a video of this like fat freaking feminist screaming "my choice" into the face of this one guy recording. Remember this or not, bro? This was over the Roe v. Wade situation, dude. Yeah, Roe v. Wade, bro. Yeah, there we go. So, because I'm gonna connect it with this. Yeah, look at that. Click on that real quick. The first one, dude, just the short one. It doesn't matter. Okay, you see that? My choice. My choice. Okay, go ahead and pause it. Go ahead and pause it, bro. So this is my thing, right? And again, this is so sad and unfortunate for the father, or the grandma, and for those poor children that are no longer here with us, right? But when I look at these ladies on X that are supporting and talking about, oh, I'm going to send a letter, this is what I'm thinking. This lady here, bro, talking about my choice. Bro, this chick is not getting no action, bro. What the fuck are we even talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, you get chicks like her that are like, dude, y'all just want to complain about something to complain. It's like, for as much as the incels get shitted on, right? And you guys are like, oh, these fucking incels that, they want trad women, but they're in their mama's basement with Cheeto stains and whatnot. Well, guess what? you guys also have a problem, which is this like this lady, and a lot of y'all are similar to this lady screaming my choice, but it's like, bro, y'all are not out there. Y'all are, nobody's
There's no
talking to
guy
you.
that's
Nobody,
gonna give a choice over you.
literally. What, dude?
There's no guy. She says my choice, but there's a guy. Guys have choice too, and they're not picking her.
Well, that's the thing, you know, right? This the whole thing was about the abortion thing, and again, I'm not trying to change the topic, but it's like a lot of these ladies are like this one, a woman screaming my choice, and it's like, yeah, don't get me wrong, dude. I think most people understand, of course, right? That's why I would tell to my fellas, hey, wrap it up because don't have it, you know, don't get the wrong chick pregnant. But like this lady, it's like, dude, you're not. Who's sleeping with you, bro? Who's desperate enough to sleep with somebody like you? Because it's not just the physical, dude. That the way she's screaming, that anger that she has, this guy's just recording her. It's like, yeah, that's a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all commenting on this whole situation. This is you. This is literally you.
And for the guys that's cool and is not commenting that, I love you so much. And the women that's commenting that, I love you so much.
Want to wrap it up here?
That's a heart. I'm trying to make a heart. I don't know how to. I don't know. I wanted to say before I wrap things up, I seen a lot of streamers, like a lot of influencer that's pushing this too. Like they're like, oh, I can't see myself having kids. It's like they can't think. They don't think far ahead and realize that like, hey, when you're 60, when you need someone to take care of you, when you need help or something, you're gonna be bitter, you're gonna be lonely, and you're gonna be completely miserable. That's it. That's all I gotta say about that. Because you're retarded. Alright, like the video, comment, subscribe, comment negatively if you are retarded, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.